Hi, in this video I will show you how to make this explosion box that has 4 mini gift boxes within it using an SVG file from Simply Crafty SVGs. So this explosion box consists of the bottom piece, the lid, the 4 little boxes like this that go in, and already put together 3 of them. So here's 3 of them. There's one we'll put together and then the remaining panels for this. So I've already put those on. So let's go ahead, we'll go ahead and put this together real quick. So when you have these, we have these panels, one for there, one for the bottom, one for the top, and then 2 for the side. So the back will be, that'll be glued to the side of the explosion box, so you don't, we don't need one on the back. We're just going to go ahead and center each of these. So it is helpful if you have this already folded. Doesn't take long. I am using art glitter glue with printed digital paper, and I think this is shrimp colored American Crafts textured cardstock. So make sure you fold up there so you know where the edge is. So these go together fairly quickly. I think this is the most time consuming part. Like that. And just center this on too. You can tell by keeping the same distance on the right and left as the top and bottom. This is just a box that you can use for any occasion. You can change the paper easily. I just wanted to do a couple variations of explosion boxes. There we go, we centered that. So simply, this is just make sure you can fold everything. And all you're going to do is add glue to this one tab here. Fold it over. I just want to make sure that my coverage is a little bit better towards it, the top edge and bottom edge here. Fold it over just like that. It should line up where it needs to be. And just apply pressure. The nice part about this particular box, the way I made it, it slots. There's no glue on the bottom, and no glue on the top. So you can do a bunch of them at once and just store them flat like that. So the way they open up, for the bottom you'll notice there's no finger slot, because we want that to remain closed. So that's that. Nothing really heavy will be in these boxes, so there's no point to really glue it. And then it closes like that. So we'll do that for all of them. So we have a couple other explosion boxes on our website. And these are just fun because you can put little gifts, little candies or something in it. You can do it for a birthday, for Christmas, Hanukkah, anything like that. And if you do like our projects, this project or other projects, please, I always ask if you give us a little thumbs up below and or subscribe to our channel. And if you do subscribe to our channel, if you click that little notification bell to the right, it'll let you know when we have new videos or tutorials available here. So we have all these boxes, so 4 of them. So there's the 4th. I'm going to put those there. Let's finish the lid. So I already put the panels on the outside of the lid. The one thing I just want you to be aware of is mostly they're centered, but you'll notice one side is rounded more than the other, and you want to put it towards the outside edge for the panel when you center it. Otherwise it's pretty easy. I wanted to have a couple simpler explosion boxes that you could decorate with paper and maybe a few embellishments and call it done. Oops. So we can go ahead and add glue to this tab, glue it on the inside, line up this adjacent edge. You want to hold it for a little while, make sure that it stays secure for you. I usually start on a different, adding glue to the second tab while I'm holding the first tab, depending on which one. Whatever works for you. So I just need to finish gluing these 4 edges, and then you can just go on to adding the panels to the explosion box part. So now we have the lid done, so we'll put that aside. And I added the panels on the outside already, so there's 4 panels on the outside, and the middle panel is the same size as the outside. So the way we want to add these, you'll notice there's a flat edge, flat corners right here, and a rounded edge. So what we want to do, you can do it on the left or right. We're going to put it back here, like that. I'll put this over to the right. Okay, so let me show you what it's going to look like in the inside so you can get an idea. So you see it's going to go in like this. The boxes are going to go like this. So there you go. So let's do one panel. So after you get all those other panels on, we're going to put this on. So making sure the rounded edge is on the left. We will not see that straight edge because we're going to put a box over it, overlap it. So we're going to center it top to bottom and a little bit of a gap on the left to make it kind of equal to this right here. So we're going to add glue to the back of this box and make sure it's upright because we want to have this part on top. We want to put it as close to the edge, the right hand side as possible. You have a little bit of leeway. So we're just going to line it up on the back. You see I have a little bit of an edge. And I can just put it upside down to put pressure on it. So you'll see if I put the next one in, let me just make sure. There we go, it's pretty close, so we want to get this, I need to get a little closer to the edge. I was a little bit too far away from the edge there. So we'll continue with this. So that's just decorative on the end edge. Again, just put glue on the back only, because as you can see that when it's over. Place it up, align it to the right hand side. I'm just kind of pushing back and going from the side so I can see it a little bit better. So if you can see it from the side, from the back. I wanted it to be tight like that. And then we continue around with the same thing. You could also only use, if you wanted to, just use 2 boxes or across from each other, or 3 boxes if you wanted to go 3. And you could put this full panel, duplicate it, and put it over here. So that's another option. Lots of little things you can change. Just make sure the finger part's at the top. Will make it easier to open. So again, I'm kind of putting it up. And from this behind it, I'm checking to make sure that this is aligned right here with the panel. Once it is, you can bring it down Make sure it's pushed down too. Have that up a little bit. And just make sure you spend the time to apply pressure, so it doesn't come apart when you pull it up and down. So this is not a new style box, but it was new for me, so I just made my own size. That was fun. Making sure that one is on okay. So far we have that. So the last one. And you could put the finger holes on this side if that's what you want to do, but it's going to be harder to get the stuff out that way than it would that way. So just pull it up to help us place it. And then I just want to make sure I put some pressure. So that basically finishes it. So let's make sure this is nice and dry. So you have little areas for you to open up, put things in. This is not big enough. Somebody's going to ask me if it's not big enough for a gift card. I made it smaller on purpose. We have another one. We have a couple that are big enough for a gift card. So the one thing about this is that it's not going to it's going to explode right now. But it won't explode when it has stuff in it if it's heavy enough to stay upright. So it's possible that we'll stay upright. Then this will be pretty snug. Like that. It's pretty hardy because it's pretty thick all the way around. So that's it. I'm just going to add a little twine, but you can put a sentiment here or on the side, something like that for a birthday or something like that. And then I opened it up kind of tight, so it may stay upright if it has something in it, but they could always pull it down, but it's kind of fun. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for watching.